Where, oh, where do I even begin with this video? Me in this map are like a co-parenting couple that hate each other, but tried to convince the kids that there's still a little bit of love there. It wasn't always this way. Hank and I used to be in love. Yes, that's right. We used to be lovers. That was all until this dirt foot home wrecker got buffed. I had no problem with Bank at all. Until Dokkaebi got the greatest rework the universe and all things known, unknown, and to be known. Oh my goodness gracious. You know what? I don't even care anymore. Let's freaking cue the music. I hate you, Dokkaebi, so much.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
If it wasn't evident enough based on that intro, I'm sure you could imagine that we're starting on defense. And not only did these bariatric hypertensive chuds decide to bring Dokkaebi, they also brought Lion to give her a little bit of assistance, as if she needed it. All jokes aside, the combination of Dokkaebi and Lion together, a very, very powerful combo, especially if they're both running DMRs. Like, man, if you're a 3-speed, you're cooked. And if you're roaming, you're even more cooked. This Lion, I don't believe is a subscriber because he should know that is like my window. I have been baiting on that window for 11 years and 2 seasons, and this guy doesn't think I don't know how to counter that? All right, pal. Enjoy sitting on a drone watching flank, assuming you're not watching TikTok, buddy. Dokkaebi and Finka are making entry into top square now, as you can see. They're trying to clear the Wamai out of janitor or paper, if you want to call it that. They do so successfully. He ends up getting rid of one of the frag grenades, but the other one ended up going through. I guess he maybe just didn't use one of his Wamai discs. Neither here nor there. Legion, unfortunately, it seems like he got wall banged injured. Nah, he must have got, yeah, okay, I see the blood trail. Never mind, he didn't get wall banged. They must have caught onto him and he was able to crawl away. Unfortunately, he officially gets wall banged and he's done. Well, watches his buddy die and, doesn't think much of it. Good for him. Close! No cigar. Wamai gets the sloppy seconds and dies. 1v2 against a Twitch and a Dokkaebi. What could go wrong? That chick can't control the F2. Neither here nor there. All it takes is a pull down. Unfortunately, buddy's mouse probably died mid-pull. Neither here nor there. That's the only possible explanation as to why he potentially could have whiffed that. And the home wrecker herself dials my digits to let me know that she's coming to town to ruin my night of high octane gaming. If I wanted my high octane gaming session to be ruined, I'd just immediately hop on a scav run and escape from Tarkov and load into streets, get smoked by Kaban and or his sniper guards. Why does he need... The rant has been formally interrupted. I just absolutely sent that Dokkaebi to the stratosphere with that borderline whiff, but we're not going to call it that because I won and we're 1-0 on a bank defense. Crap the build. I'll never forget that. The average ranked bank basement defense strategy, and this goes for all ranks, all right, from copper to champion, is just a game of who messes up the least. Because goodness mercy, do the attack waste time on this? And if the attack is being efficient, the defense just loses their ever-loving mind and they send smoke grenades up hatches. There's no plant denial. No one's watching cams when they die. It's a whole, I mean, that's ranked in general, but for whatever reason, ranked basement, oh my God. It's worse than, I'm not gonna make that joke, never mind. Just know that it's worse than a non-specified event that happened in 2001. Most of my audience probably thinks that 2001 was the year that people started seeing like in color. Like they thought that the world was black and white, literally. and then the 2000s came and kabang, color TV. I have a cam there. Can you watch it? I don't know if you heard that comm that I just made asking my dear friend, the GOAT himself, Andrew, to watch a camera for me. Whether you are solo queue with randoms or you're a 5-stack ranked squad, been going at it for 7.5 years and don't know your family, but you know the call outs, never assume that your teammates, even if they are your good friends, are actually watching the cameras, because if you assume that and they're not, you're gonna get really angry. And again, if you want to get angry, download Tarkov, scav run Streets of Tarkov, you'll know what I mean. Anna opens up the main hatch directly above the bomb site. She doesn't realize she created phantom pressure, forcing people to be scared to peek that and or walk around it. There isn't a Rooney gate there, but she could always clear it with stuns if she brought a more drone, yada yada. She doesn't even know that she created phantom pressure to make that happen. Either way, it's a 5v2. Doesn't matter what she does, she's gonna drop the elevator hatch. Andrew, the man, the GOAT, the man that makes Ambi shiver his timbers, smokes his Habana off her rocker, and now it's a 5v1. The attack opened up some hatches and did a really excellent job wasting their own time. Did a little bit of damage to some of the boys. Even King Andrew himself got a little scuffed up there, but you know what? He still got his.
Down to 15 seconds.
Vault. Not vault, my bad, elevator. What a moron.
10 seconds left.
Obviously, this guy, whoever Valkyrie is, God knows who that guy is folding under the pressure of a 5v1, makes the wrong call out, could have lost the whole dang round that way. Freaking dummy. King Andrew wouldn't have let that happen, though.
Proceed to bomb location.
You might be wondering, I thought there were 3 rounds and a half. There are. But we got absolutely smoked on that round. There was not much like analysis that needed to be done. Everything they did wrong last round, they basically corrected in like 30 seconds. And that might have been the fastest execute I've ever seen on this map. Honestly, I should probably put it in the video, but I'm not because my ego demands me not to. But just know your boy Ghost got absolutely fried. Fried. This is just me actively ignoring the call out that I'm being given because I'm a bad teammate. I wasn't using my noggin. I wasn't thinking, but I still got the bandit, which is cool until this happened. I should have shot that. That is a hindsight Henry call right there. No kidding. You should have shot that, you doofus. Andrew, you could have won. You could have gotten him. Andrew, don't watch that. Just watch that. Don't watch banana. Don't watch banana. Just watch that hallway. Yeah, just watch the hallway. And then start shooting at that. That Jaeger should count his lucky stars that Andrew was being nice and decided to let him off with a little warning shot. Won't happen again. Ghost of the past, you obviously don't understand the intellect and genius that is currently running through Andrew's brain. See, Ghost, look at that, warning shot. That's all that was. That wasn't a whiff. Yeah, you stick to cam duty, you disgusting putrid cow. Andrew, hop in. Valkyrie's probably by elevator. If I had to guess, someone's by elevator.
15 seconds remaining. Friendly, last operator standing. Oh my god, that was a full road. Op 4 last op.
As you can see, we as the attack wasted our time. We throw the round completely. There's no amount of heroics that could pop.
Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
Okay.
You did it. You did it.
Ladies, unlikely, and gentlemen, I'm sure you noticed that we are running out of video, which means you don't have to hear my lovely, soothing ASMR quality voice much longer. Nonetheless, if you enjoy this type of content, please be sure to let me know in the comments what you'd like to see more of, or if there's any changes you would like me to make to it. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share with a friend, and enjoy this absolute masterclass
on my drone
of a
garage.
notch push that I did.
It is the third from
completely
last.
brilliant. I taught Ambi and Alamau this, so they can thank me when either of their teams win anything anytime soon. I'm aware that Doki, Benja, and Alamau won a 6 Invitational back in 2023, and I'm aware that Alamau won the Mexico Major in 2021. I get it, but that doesn't fit the joke. Whatever. Kick back, relax, grab a drink, and watch greatness. Inside elevator. At the bombing. There you go.
Diffuser is online and active.
Nice, well played.
Eliminated.